My name is Bashir Munye. I'm a chef and a food educator. I currently teach in a large culinary program, and I'm also working at the Black Creek Community Farm, which is the largest urban farm in Canada. Today I'm cooking with my kids. This is
Hamza.
And this is
Lula.
Today we're doing Harissa chicken, which is a North African condiment. It's a tribute to my late mom, and it's gonna be delicious, very vibrant. It's gonna be a little bit spicy. For harissa, we have this beautiful combination of seasonings. We're using cumin, coriander, and caraway seeds. Hamza's gonna toast them up a little bit on a frying pan, just to make sure that all the natural oils, they're gonna come down. And then we're gonna do a wet marinade. The wet marinade that is in front of Lula will be garlic, some chilies, tomato paste, red pepper, and lemon. Now, this is not an original authentic recipe. In Tunisia and Morocco, from household to household, those things vary. But this is what I've been shown the first time that I went to Tunisia. This is beautiful island called Jerba. It was approximately 9-10 years old, and I could hear the sound of a mortar and pestle. There was this like pounding. There was the smell of a cumin, coriander, and caraway seeds. I could see aunties like peeling roasted red pepper. It was also the smell and the aroma was like very invigorating. The pungent smell of toasted spices. It brings a little smell of fennel. Toasting them, it's like the beginning of building the flavor profile for what makes a harissa really a vibrant sauce. The spices are like really popping. So it means now like this is ready to be grounded. And now it's gonna put in the mortar. So now Lula is making the dry rub. You know, so she's grinding all the spices. We're gonna add a little bit of a salt just to kind of like go in as well. We're gonna add some garlic and we're gonna pound it all down together.
Just go in a circular motion, the occasional beatings.
A lot of a Moroccan and Tunisian home, you'll occasionally find a paste, either into a tube or already in a can. So traditionally it's like a fiery garlic chili condiment with those spices. But the first time that I had it, it had a lot of beautiful aromatics. The lemon, the tomato paste, and the red pepper. So it's not only chilies and garlic. So fresh peppers, they've been roasted. And after we roast it, we remove the skin, we seed them, and we just like chop them briefly to make it a little bit easier for Lula to actually turn into a paste. It's looking good. Time that I actually fall in love with harissa is when my mother took me to Paris. So I went there and he had this called a hot dog à l'américaine. And it's basically a mini baguette stuffed with French fries, grilled merguez sausages on top of it, and it's like a large amount of harissa sauce. And I ate it between the crunchiness of the French fries, the heat of the harissa, and the merguez sausage. It was like I was hooked. I was kind of looking for this recipe over the course of the years, and I remembered that no matter where I've tried it, I couldn't really understand what was missing. You know what, I hate to say it, but it's really good. The marinade, it's made. This is the harissa. Again, it's a fresh, raw condiment. This will be to North Africans, ketchup to North American household, except with flavor. So now I'm going to cut this lovely Canadian chicken. We're gonna marinate it, ideally 24 hours to 36 hours, so it builds up a lot of a flavor. I personally have fond memories of my mother really playing rock and paper and scissors on who's gonna eat the neck and the back, and the chicken butt. Now I know it does look like a lot of a salt, but actually it's gonna be really, really delicious for this aspect of it.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Right.
Because?
Cooking with my children, it's a greatest joy, you know, and being in the kitchen with them, not only is fun and it's joyous and allows us to build a little bit of a tenderness together, and at the end of sharing a meal, those are some of the memories that I hold. Those are the memories they will hold, primarily the time that we spend it together. I'm going to cook this chicken right here in a tagine. This is the quintessential North African cooking ware. Because of this shape right here, as it stews, it creates a steam and condensation, and the condensation is gonna release the juices down, okay? And then she's gonna pour all the deliciousness over it. And we're gonna bake it in the oven about 375 for about an hour and 15, maybe about an hour and a half. Now we are ready to assemble our couscous. This couscous right here has been steamed twice. Again, for a lot of people who might not know, actually couscous is the smallest pasta. So it's not a grain. Maybe we can add some pomegranate for vibrancy as well, and then some fresh herbs like mint and cilantro. I cut in some preserved lemon. I put them in a mason jar with lots of salt, put them upside down, and let them rest by the window for 6-7 weeks. So I love the pungency from the preserved lemon, but I love the acidity that it gets into the dish overall. I was born in Mogadishu, Somalia, the land of poets. I love cooking. I feel that cooking is the universal language that brings people together. As a person who loves food, I love the ability to be able to add, whenever possible, as many Canadian ingredients. Okay, so this is our harissa chicken. Let's see. Tell me, Tula, what do you think about it?
It's good. It's burning at the back.
It's burning in the neck of your back.
The neck of your head. Wow.
It's so good that she can't even talk. This recipe right here was an honor to my mother. Those beautiful memories of her contribution to my life. And I hope that this recipe is also an inspiration for you to share with your friends, to share with your family, and also for you to be able to pass down to the next generation. This is
Our family's legacy recipe.